So we are at the historic Cog Railway in Manitou Springs, Colorado. We're going to be going to the top of Pikes Peak. Right now it's 6 degrees up there with the wind chill. Looks like the Cog's just getting in for the next trip out. When you come in, you can park in the city and take this free shuttle into the Cog Railway. You can park at the Cog Railway 30 minutes before your departure, and it's $20. They have ample parking, but they call it limited. I guess in the summertime, when the train's full, there's just not enough parking. Or if you want to do a little hiking, it's maybe 3/4 of a mile to a mile from the downtown parking to the Cog Railway. So not terribly bad at all. So I'm excited to do this. I've been to Pikes Peak twice now, but I've never taken the Cog. So my daughter and I are going to go up there and brave the elements. So got some rather disappointing news for my first Cog ride. Due to inclement weather, they are not taking us up to the top. We're going to go to a place called Windy Point, hang out there for about 10 minutes and come on back down. So instead of a 3-hour tour like Gilligan, the professor, and everybody else, it's like a 2-hour tour. If you were to make it to the summit of Pikes Peak, you'd be a little over 14,100 feet. So I think it's 14,115. They have a gift shop up there. You can get some food. They have a place to commemorate America the Beautiful, which was written up there. You get phenomenal views up there. So if you get up there, it's really cool. It's really cold up there during winter time. Summertime is still pretty cold. You will get altitude sickness, so if you get altitude sickness, just expect it. You know, just feel drunk, hard to breathe, things like that. So if you have medical issues, you probably shouldn't go up there if you're exacerbated by air, like if you have emphysema, heart issues, things like that. So let's see what we can find at 12,000 feet. So we're only 2,000 feet short, so it's like a 200-story building. Not too bad. So when you take the Cog Railway, even if the station's very scenic, you got views of the mountains, the hills. They even have a running river that comes right by it. Makes great sounds. It's pretty cool, very scenic, very calming, very nice. At Son of a Gun Hill, it's a 25-degree climb. So at the angle from car 1 to car 3 is the equivalent of a 3-story building. So if you got out of your seat and you fell, you'd pretty much fall 3 stories. caretaker's house up here, and they have a 60-mile drive down the mountain to get into town. So to be the caretaker of the hydro plant, you have to be a hydro plant engineer. So if you're looking for something to do with no neighbors and nobody to bother you, and you're a hydro plant engineer, maybe that's the job for you. You're going to see a clip where there's a wire on the ground. You can see it through the snow. That clip is the old telegraph line that dates back to the early 1900s. And when people would climb to the top of Pikes Peak, they could use the Western Union station that was up there to send a wire down, saying that they had arrived to the top of Pikes Peak. So we made it to the top of the Windy Point, so pretty good views, but unfortunately you can't get off the cog, so you're kind of limited on what you can see because everybody's still in their seats, so a little disappointing. But if you come here in the summertime, the windows do come down so you can get phenomenal views with uninterrupted video. So I would probably recommend that you stay on the 3-seat side because it's a little bit more scenic on that side. There's a lake and mountains. On the left-hand side, you're pretty much trees, a creek, and then that. So, but over there you got mountains the whole way. So the 3rd seat area would probably be my recommendation. Interesting fact, Pike National Forest is the same size as Delaware. It's actually a little bit bigger, so you can fit Delaware in it with a little bit of wiggle room. that concludes our time at the Cog Railway. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments what you liked about it. And then if you like that, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you can see everything that's coming from Colorado and everything I've done around the country and around the world.